quick message, y'all. Did y'all know people make you feel right about your wrong? I mean, wrong about your right. They'll make it like you the problem because they don't want to wrong their right their wrongs. So that make it seem like you did something to them. I done had it happen to me often, so many times where somebody treated me a certain type of way or did something to me, and then when I spoke about it, they act like I was just delusional and came up with some shit just out of my head. Like, no, that shit didn't just pop in my motherfucking head. I know what the fuck going on. And a lot of people think you don't know what the fuck going on. They think that you just sit around and look stupid and don't know nothing. You just a little naive chick that don't. Just because I don't say much don't mean I don't know it. I don't say much because I keep quiet because I know me. I don't like to get mad. It's a nasty feeling for myself. So I know the people around me feel the same nastiness. So I try my best to stay calm, keep quiet, stay out of the way, do me. Because a lot of times when people do certain things to you, they try to provoke you to get a reaction from you, and then when you get a reaction, you become the bad person. Oh, she angry, she mad, she extra, she do too much, but you ain't said nothing about what you did to cause this reaction from me. Like, a lot of people do that. They play in your face, right in your face, and you know it. And see, a lot of people don't pick up on energy like some people. When God chooses you to see straight through people, other people around you cause you a problem because you seen the shit that they didn't see. I can't help because I see the shit that motherfuckers don't ever pick up on. I can't help the fact that when I walk in a room, I can read the energy just by walking in the room. I can't help that. Sometimes I don't even want to be around nobody because I don't want to read nobody energy. I just want to keep shit cool, cordial. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to do none of that. We can keep it cool. As long as it's cordial, I'm okay. If you need me, if you need to say something to me or ask me something, then I mean that's what's up. And if I need to ask you something, say something to you, then that's what's up. But further than that, it is what it is. And I have to realize that with a lot of people in my life when I'm around them, they act like I'm crazy for noticing something. I had somebody tell me one day, "You notice everything. You talk too much." Yeah, you want me to muffle my motherfucking mouth so you don't want me to say what I know. Call it what you want to call me. I'm still gonna say something, whether you say that or not. You notice everything. Oh, I notice what's right in my face. And people try to play you right out of your shoes like you don't know what's going on. Can't get barely shit past me. I tell how motherfucker body language moving that what how they done already spoke about me, said things about me. And then every single time that I'm in a situation where somebody then spoke about me and I brought it up, and they be like, "You just how you know that? Who told you that? You just assuming shit." And then next thing you know, in the middle of the argument, well, I don't be arguing. I just be saying what I know. In the middle of the situation, they'll tell me exactly what I just said they did. They'll tell me, they'll be like, "And you such and such, such." Like the other day, I got to arguing with somebody, and they was just talking about how much money they make and all this, and I'm like, I never argue with a motherfucker about what I got in my pocket. That's my motherfucking business. Why would I tell somebody else that? And then people do those things so you can talk to them about what you got going on. But I already know this, so I don't even disclose my information to nobody like that. I said that's good. I said when this become about a financial situation, I said that's all it's about. Motherfuckers think because they making money, they doing good. What's your heart like? What that heart do? If your heart ain't like nothing, then you ain't doing too much of nothing. You getting money, okay? It is what it is. But I'm getting money and I got a good heart. So what's up? What's up? But I ain't throwing my financial situation out there on nobody because that shit can be taken away and stripped away from you overnight. 10 seconds. You can have nothing. The other day, I was at the house. Oh, yeah. Wednesday, right before I got ready to go to work, I was leaving. I was finna get ready to leave. I had like a 30-minute drive. And I be burning like the little plug-ins that you put in the wall. I take them sometimes I take it, open it up, and I pour it in a pan, and I like put it on low. First I put it on high so it can start working through the house. It makes the house smell really good. But I had I was busy. I was trying to hurry up because it was almost time for me to, get ready to go. So I was trying to. I had to iron my clothes. I had to take a shower, and did all that. But I was trying to straighten up my house before I got ready to leave because I don't like to go back home to no dirty house. But anyway, um, I put that on the stove or whatever while I was vacuuming, and then I walked in my closet to iron. I got to walk in the closet, so I ironed in there. So I started smelling something. I'm like, what the hell? So I peeked my head at the door, and sure enough, my stove was on fire, y'all. Like literally, and I freaked out, but I tried to stay calm. And the pot was on fire, and I'm like, what the hell? And my fire alarm didn't even go off. I forgot I had fire extinguishers. My husband put 3 of them in the house, and I forgot about it until I told him the story. And he said, the fire extinguisher in the laundry room. I was like, damn, I forgot about that because I almost burned the house down because you don't supposed to put water on fire, but I wasn't even thinking. So I hurry up and took the pan and threw it in the sink. And when I threw it in the sink, I had the water on because I was trying to think what to do. I was so scared, y'all. I ain't never been that scared in so long in my life. And then I put water on the fire and it went all the way to my ceiling, y'all. I said all this to say this. I almost lost my whole house that fast. So shit can leave that fast away from you. Like, literally. It took me 30 minutes to regroup. I still was feeling anxious when I made it to work. I was still feeling anxious. The lady was like, oh, you look nervous. I said, dang, I said, you can read my energy today. I said, I am nervous. I almost burned my house down. But anyway, that's all I was saying about that. But yeah, you can lose things in a blink of an eye. So if your heart ain't no good, then when you lose that, you still gonna be a shitty ass person. Like, make it make sense. So he was like, he had said, who do you think you are? I said, kosher, nothing more, nothing less. Kosher. He's like, I don't know who you think you are. You this, that, and the other. I said, that's exactly what I just told you when the conversation started. You looking at me like I'm nasty or something, like you don't like me. I ain't look at you no type of way. You just made that up. But then in the middle of the argument, he said the exact thing that I said to him. But I thought you wasn't looking at me crazy. I thought you wouldn't side-eye me. Nigga, I caught you. And when I caught you, I'm like, damn, why you looking at me like that? See, normally I don't say shit. I just keep that shit bottled in and I go home and cry to my husband. But nah, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna say what I mean and I'm gonna mean what I say. Whether you like it or not. You don't want bothering me. You want looking upside my motherfucking head. Let me be free. Let me be me. Being me don't bother nobody. Like I went my whole life a mute. I went my whole life being isolated, sticking to myself. It don't bother me. It don't. If I find a good person that I like to talk to, that like to talk to me, then we'll click. Yeah, click. We'll talk about everything under the sun. But it's just got to be a person that I click with. I don't click with everybody. And that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to be rendered a bad person because you don't deal with everybody. Shit, I just don't deal with everybody. I can talk to anybody, but I don't deal with everybody. Everybody want to know my personal business. And when people see that you're not bothered about being a part of whatever fuck they got going on, they gonna call you a problem. I ain't bothered about what y'all got going on. I'm gonna do me.